Terrence here with Root Healthy Plants, and we are ready for another harvest. We're going to see how much squash we can get along with this harvest. So follow me while I go shopping in my backyard food forest. We are going to start with what's here first. And the first thing we encounter is a nice and ripe butternut squash. Nice. I'm using this bucket because I need room. I need the space in here. I'm just going to follow this bed. We got squash that are still growing, still coming in. So I'll skip over some of those. We have some peppers here, some cayennes. Take these. Make some hot sauce out of these good things. And hopefully we get some more this season. We got some jalapenos that aren't ripe yet. This one I'll take. Looking a little distressed here. I'll take this one, jalapeno. We're coming into fall, and I don't know what we're going to be getting, how much cold we're going to get soon. So I'll be picking things before a plant gets to its peak. And this one's hard, this one's ripe, but it's not as big as some of the rest of them, which is okay. But this is what organic looks like. I mean, nature is perfect, but we're not going to always get what we want and what we see in a grocery store. We got jalapeno here. I'll take this little guy. They start to look distressed like that. I like to take them off. Now I'm going to take some of these off a little sooner than I would have normally because we're getting colder nights and some of these leaves are starting to fall off and become distressed. So some things I will be taking off early. I'm going to move over here to some of these cayennes. We have a ripe red one down here. And look at the stem of this one. You see? That one is more than ready to come off. But we got it before it started rotting, so that is still good. Look at the perfect, beautiful color on these things. These things are so red, bright red and vibrant. These things look amazing. We got a lot here. And there's still more green ones on there, so we got more to come. But we have a decent amount here on this one plant. Very good, very good. Look at that. Those are beautiful. Those look amazing right there. Now move my harvest bucket over and let's see what we got over here. More cayenne. Want to make some really good hot sauce. That last batch of hot sauce that my wife made was the best thus far. And I'm still eating that with most of my meals. A little bit more on the spicier side, but I like it like that. And this one is Hungarian wax pepper that is orangish. So these two are different peppers here. The cayennes and the Hungarian wax pepper in its really ripe state there. So we have some Hungarian wax peppers over here that I'm going to take off. A nice amount here. A lot of these Hungarian wax peppers are the plants are starting to die back. The leaves are starting to turn yellow, like you see here, just falling right off. So we'll take what we can, not let anything go to waste. Jalapeno here. I harvested peppers, what was it, maybe a week ago, not even. So I don't expect there to be a whole lot ripe. We got a ripe habanero right here. This one's a small one, but he's ripe. I think it's pretty. That's nice. And you have Hungarian wax peppers, and look on the same plant. This one is like reddish orange. This one is like greenish yellowish sort of. But I'll take both of them. They both are good. One is just a little bit more spicy. We have habanero that is starting to turn. If I leave this on the counter, it'll continue to ripen. I'll take that one. And we have another one that's starting to ripen, habanero, and it'll continue to ripen on the counter also. I want to take off some of these cayennes, Hungarian wax peppers. There's a mix of things around here. Jalapeno here. There's some Hungarian wax peppers here. Jalapeno. Some of these are hidden in here by the squash vines, which is okay. That's why I step in here and double check. Oh, look at this one. It's hard for me to tell what this one is. It almost looks like a baby poblano. We have some jalapenos hanging low down here under the squash. I'm glad I felt and checked for those. Look at those. Nice. We got some cayennes. Take those off. About 4 or 5 over here. Plenty of cayenne. Now some of these are starting to turn. Some of these are already red. So I'm going to take both variations off. I don't know if you can see there. This one is really green, but this one is starting to turn. I'll take this off, and I'll take this one off, because the rest of these, oh, look at those right here. They're starting to turn. That one's starting to turn on that side, because I want the rest of these to get ripe before the cold comes and it kills the plant off. So whatever's starting to get there, it's imperative to, right at this time of season, to get those off if you want to be able to harvest what you have left on the plant. We got another one. Look at that. That's pretty. Nice mix of colors there. We have some squash. So even though it's small, I like to look for down towards the bottom area around here. If it still has like some of those green stripes or light green stripes, I like to leave it on the plant, as long as we're not going into winter. But being that it's nice and ripe and it doesn't have those green stripes, which I'll show you kind of the stripes that I'm talking about, this doesn't have it, so I'm able to take this off now. That one's good. And then we have one in here that's nice and really tan. Doesn't have those stripes. It's real hard. The flesh is real hard. I'll take that one off too. Maybe I'll show you right here at the bottom of this. If you look right here, you see these little green stripes right there. That kind of tells you that the squash is a bit immature. So those stripes I like to look for, and I say, okay, this is not ready. And also the color of the flesh. You know, I like to wait for that more of a tan color, like a deeper, richer tan color. So I want to put this back down. And this one also. It has those green stripes. It's starting to turn, but it's more of an off-white color in the stripes. So that kind of tells me that this is not ready yet. So we got some Hungarian wax peppers right here. I'll take these off. We have a squash down here, and it's not really ripe yet. It's still got some faint green lines, and it's not really that tannish color that I'm looking for yet. But we do have jalapeno down here. So we will take that guy right there. And we have some Hungarian wax peppers back here. We'll take those off. Okay. And we have some jalapenos that are ready. Off you come. Nice. And we got another one down here. Got 5 off of that one. Hungarian wax peppers right here. 2 of them. I'll take them. So I like to look from the back end too sometimes, because sometimes I can't see everything. And see, I missed some Hungarian wax peppers back there. So I'll snatch up what's right here, or I can see from this angle, and then I'll double back for those Hungarian wax peppers back there. So we got jalapeno right here, some wax peppers. Yeah. This one's a bit green. I want to let this one ripen a little bit longer. I don't want them too green. I want them at least more of that yellowish tint. And we got more on this plant here. We got lots more over here in this section. And you can kind of see how tall these things get. It's about 3.5 feet tall so far, these plants, the wax peppers. Nice. Okay. And just trailing down the plant. And these right here, these are a bit green, so I'm not going to take those off yet, because they kind of have the taste of being a little bit more immature. So I like to wait till they turn at least that sort of like a neon greenish with like a yellow hue to it. I'm going to come back over here and get these Hungarian wax peppers that I missed. Or it might just be one. And we have a nice bell pepper here. I'll take that one. We got a wax pepper. Jalapenos. Jalapenos down here. That bell pepper isn't ripe yet. And this is going to be a Hungarian wax pepper, but this one needs to ripen some more because it's too green. So this is going to be one of the more stockier ones. So you see, if you can see this squash, although it's turning tan, it still has those green streaks spotted, and you can see those green lines spreading out. And check this one. Now this one can be picked, but it's still greening around here, so I'm going to give this one maybe about another week or so, and then I'll come out here and take this off. So while I'm in this section, I'm going to take off some ripe tomatoes because they are calling my name. So whether they're fully ripe and red or at least turning, I'm taking them. We are into fall and these plants are not guaranteed. Plus we want more of these tomatoes coming off before the rest of the season is over. So we want to get as much production out of this plant as we can. Some of these tomatoes aren't looking the greatest. Some of these are looking a little bit sad, but we're still getting production, and whatever the groundhog chooses to leave us, we will take, because he comes and gets his rations, seems like on a daily. So we got some tomatoes down here, little cherries. Pop these off. We got a few. We got an eggplant that we're going to take off here. Cut that off. Skin is still not too firm. It's not getting that golden color that's saying it's overripe. And this is good. I'll take this. I'll put that next to the squash here. And I'm going to head over here and see if we have some glass gem corn that's ripe. So I'm checking some of these, feeling the silks, nice and brittle. The silks are brown. You know, it's worth giving it a shot, pulling off and checking it. So I'll pull this one off. Got this one over here, nice and dried out. Ooh, ants are all over this one. Get out of here, ants. I'm going to check, see if we have any ripe beans. I harvested some last week, but these things are drying out each day. Yeah, we'll take some of these. I'll probably come out here in another week, and most of these will be dry. We got some good ones here. Feels nice to just be able to come out and just get food in your backyard. You don't have to ring anything up. You don't have to take any trip to any grocery store. You don't have to make a list. You know what you planted. You know you plant what you eat. Just come out and shop what's ready. And you eat by what's ripe and what's ready. Certain times of the year, you know you're going to get certain things. So you get variety in your food and in your meals. These aren't ready. Yeah, none of these are ready yet. Put this next to the corn in the dryer section. I'm over here in another bean section. Just see what's going on over here. We got a few. We'll take them. What's for you is what's for you. And it's a lot easier to see them now. Now that some of that greenery has died back, it's not covering everything up. We're about to head to the front yard food forest where we're going to finish up our harvest. But for now, look how good we're doing. This is good for a day's work. Now I'm in my front yard food forest, and now it's time to see what we have right up here. We have a little tomato here. We'll take that cherry tomato off. And we have a ripe one here. We'll cut that off. This one's starting to turn. I'll take this off. And we have some overly ripe ones over here. One of them split already, but as long as there's no bugs inside, I'm going to cut that little part off and we're going to eat that. And we reach a jalapeno pepper plant, and let's see if there's anything ripe on here. We got a couple peppers here that I'll take off. Small, but something's better than nothing. And just feeling around, looking around. I don't really feel anything else on here. I took a lot of peppers off here not too long ago, so I don't expect much out of that plant. We have a ripe tomato here. And right off. Nice. We got jalapeno. I'll take this off. Now, I don't normally take them so young, but like I said, I'm trying to get as much production as I can for the rest of the season before the nighttime chills kill the rest of these pepper plants. Because a really good chill and these plants will die in one night. But we have a orange ghost pepper here. Sheesh, look at that. We got two more amazing ghost peppers here. Look at that. Nice. And then we have one that's pretty red, and this thing looks spicy. Sheesh. And then we have some cherry tomatoes here. Just gonna pop these right off. Nice. And I want to see what else is right here. We have some Hungarian wax peppers here. nip these off. I'll take it. And I'm just looking around, seeing what's calling my name. Hungarian wax pepper here. And some of the leaves are starting to die. They're falling on the ground, they're dying back. So must not play games with the fruit that's on there. If you can get a harvest out of it, get a harvest out of it. What is this right here? It's red. It almost looks like it could be a habanero. I don't know which pepper that is, because there's no other peppers on that plant. Maybe I'll give it a taste when I go in the house, see what that is. Jalapenos back here. And the leaves on this plant are starting to wilt. So whatever's here, I'll take these off now, no matter how young they are. I don't expect anything more from this plant for this season. So I took all of them, even this little guy right here. There's another jalapeno plant in here, mixed in with this squash. Check to see what's on this one. Got one little jalapeno there. We have a squash. Is this guy ready? He is ready. Nice. Hefty one. It's a good butternut squash right there. So in this section right here, we have some volunteer tomato plants that are still giving me more and more cherry tomatoes. So I'll cut these off. Nice little group there. And we have another little batch right here. Nice little group right there too. Look at that. Nice. And they're volunteers. I didn't put them there. That's composting into your soil. You give back to the land gives back to you. You don't even have to ask. Although we have some ripe corn beads, also known as jobs tears, I'm going to come out here and harvest some of these. But today we are only harvesting the glass gem corn, also known as Indian corn. So I'll take a stalk of this off of here. Got bugs in there. Just peel this back. See what we got in here. Layers. So this one is spotty, and it didn't have a bunch of other corn next to it to help pollinate it as much, but we got plenty on there. So this happens sometimes. There's really only one corn stalk that's really producing, but it's all good. We got some beautiful corn on there, and something is better than nothing. Like I said, if you look right here, there's not much other corn here to help pollinate these things, so it's to be expected. But we did get some glass gem corn. We are going to save this, and they do look like gems, glass gems, beautiful colors. They're shiny, they're amazing, and we're going to plant a ton more next year, so we get a ton more of this glass gem corn. And we got another on the stalk there. We'll check this one too. And this one is just as spotty, maybe a little bit more spotty. But like I said, this is because there's not much other corn here to pollinate it. So this is to be expected. But something is better than nothing. If you grew one stalk of glass gem corn and you got all these glass gems, you got all these corns, this means you can grow over 100 more next year. This might be 200 plus corn on there, and that's fine. If you started from just one of these corns and you got all of these, next year you're planting over possibly over 250 plus. So take what you can get. This is amazing. This is nature, and keep it growing. Very good. I see a couple ripe strawberries in here, so I'll come in here and get these. The kids love strawberries, so I'll get them a little snack for later on. Oh man, little ants are getting that one. Put them back in the soil here, and maybe some of those seeds that are on there will reseed themselves. Let's check this other strawberry here. They get really sweet. I should have been and got this. And this one's got a little bit of ants are eating in that a little bit. That's unfortunate. So put both of them back in the soil. And maybe we'll get some more strawberries in this section. I'll put that over here. You want to check for some more dry beans. This is ready. I need my peas, my black-eyed peas. I need them. So I'm going to put the beans in this section over here. So we got beans today. We got glass gem corn. We got 1 eggplant. 5 squash, winter squash, butternut squash. We have bell pepper. We have Hungarian wax peppers, jalapeno peppers, cayenne peppers, habanero peppers, and even ghost peppers. Look at these ghost peppers here. Amazing. And then we have some tomatoes here that I pick off daily, so it's not a whole lot of tomatoes. But I want to peel back one of these glass gem corns just to see how it's looking on the inside, so we know what we're working with. Okay. Oh, look at those colors. Look at the colors on that. That looks like candy. That is glass gem corn for you. Preserve the glass gem corn. And I'm definitely going to be planting a ton more of these next season. Glass gem corn, also known as Indian corn. This was an amazing harvest today. I think the cherry on top of today is this beautiful glass gem corn. But we have plenty of food more to come, plenty of more harvest. If you got something valuable or if you enjoyed this video, please like this video. Please share the content with other friends and relatives. If you have not already subscribed, please subscribe, and I hope to get plenty more quality videos to you. I appreciate you for watching. See you on the next one. Keep it growing.